Energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know, it gets the distance that he needs to complete everything else.
Tony's making a mockery of this right now. I mean, the guy's not even moving. He's just standing there.
Hey, look, you see people quit. You see people give up in different aspects of life. He may be doing that right now.
Most people in a matchup like this, Teddy, outside fighter versus inside fighter, would say, well, the jab's going to play a critical role for the outside fighter. But it can work the other way.
You know, a jab is such a great weapon, but if it's not thrown at the right distance, at the right speed, at the right time, it can be a way for the outside fighter to get in quick. Time a right hand over a jab, maybe a slow jab.
Halfway through this round. Left hooks putting forth a great combination there. Lights out, rocked by a huge hook. Tony's rocked by that. Oh, on the mark. Beautifully shot, straight punch right on the mark.
Like an arrow and not shot by Cupid.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Brooks is putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Good job on the two-punch combo by Lights Out. Precision work with the left hand by Brooks. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
I want to see that counter hook. Now, make him pay for his misses.
You don't need that, no. Throw that away. I got it away.
Tony's bounce is back in his steps. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Hey, you got to get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Brooks. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Solid right by left hook. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice combination by Brooks. Halfway through round number two. There's another left hand from him. Brooks is He's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Hey, hands up! Hands up! Come on!
Nice work on the right hand by left hook. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. That hook was well off the mark. So we come to the end of the round, and that was a round that was very productive for him. Now he heads back to his corner, and they're going to try to repeat the success they just had, I'm sure.
Yes, he hurt his opponent there. He's going to want to go back to what he was doing and remember what set up those big shots.
That right hand over the top lands flush.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working the body.
Excellent hook by left hook. A little head hunting with the right. Right to the belt line.
Keep it up. Back to the body.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. A stinging uppercut by left hook.
Left and right. Left and right. Come on, baby.
Brooks is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos.
Stay away from the inside. Jump on
A solid uppercut by Lights Out.
Cover your head, One, two. That's where you want.
Very nice defensive guard there.
Relax. Come on, now relax. Deep breathe.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing.
We talk about it often, but jumping out and taking a lead on the scorecards can be so critical. He's done so in these first 3 rounds thanks to that knockdown.
Yeah, he has, but it can also hurt you because now if he starts laying back and just waiting for that next big punch, guess what? His opponent gets right back into the fight.
And a smart counterpunch by Brooks. Brooks' opponent has to be thinking to himself, how can I get this guy off of him? How can he, Teddy?
Well, the one thing he can do is don't wait until he's on you. It's too late then. As he's coming forward, sidestep him a little bit before it's too late and catch him.
Left hooks is being smart on the outside.
Don't stay in one spot.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Halfway through round number 4.
Close the distance.
Combo lands to the head. Able to block and counter back. Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Flush right hand to the head.
Shake it off. Shake it off. It's all right. It's all right.
targeting upstairs.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Distance, all right?
We got it.
Listen, I need to see some counterpunches, okay? Whenever he misses, you got to counter.
You don't need that. No, throw that away. I got it.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Nice strike after catching one by left hook. Tony's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by left hook. Left hook's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lights Out. And a well-targeted combination by left hook.
Keep it up. Keep it up. 1, 2. 1, 2.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing. 1, 2. 1, 2. Come on, punch.
Back upstairs he goes. Brooks is giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Nice jabs there by Lights Out. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Left hook's hit by a counterpunch there. Brooks is doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Counters with a crushing blow to the head. A well-placed overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Get your back off the ropes.
And a strong offensive showcase, the combination by Lights Out. How about that left hand? Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Left hook's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Lights Out's got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
How about that? Another right hand.
Hook off the jab. Hook off the jab.
10 clicks of the talk. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Tony's now doing what he should have probably been doing a little early on. I like what we saw out of him in that last round. Now, we still have him losing this fight, but he's closed the gap.
Yeah, he's picking it up, you know, and that's exactly what he has to do, is pick it up a little bit. You know, if he was in a car race, he was going about 40 miles an hour, everybody else going 50. Now he's got it up to 45, 48. A couple more miles per hour, you know, push that gas pedal a little more, Joe, and he might be there.
Keep moving. You're not focusing.
Lights Out's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher.
Nice.
But in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Tony's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. At the halfway point of round 7. Brooks has got to be feeling foolish, nailed by a counterpunch. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Parries it away. Boom! Big shot upstairs. Left hook's able to avoid that punch. Tony's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Keep working the body.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Nice and strong, nice and strong. Uppercut, hook to the lip.
Start of round number 8. Teddy, he does have a lead on your scorecard. Brooks has been able to do what he wants in these middle rounds, but with only a few rounds left, he cannot afford a mistake.
Well, those are the rounds, you know, a lot of people call those late rounds the championship rounds. Whatever you want to call them, they're the rounds that you get tested. They're the rounds that separate people, separate ordinary fighters from top fighters.
Left hook's jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts with that jab. And right now, that jab is leading the way.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Keep working the body. Keep working the body. There you go.
Lights Out's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
You need to block more.
The halfway point of round number 8.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Very accurate 2-punch combo by left hook.
Watch that.
Up top with the right hand. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Left hook's defense is paying off now. Good smooth work by Brooks. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Move away. Don't just walk in. Walk in with head movement, side to side. Come on now, fight smart.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Brooks. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Right to the head with that right. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. That was not well targeted by Lights Out. Effective work with that flush overhand right.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Scores big with the hook to the head. Brooks is once again the target of a hook. Two snapping jabs by Lights Out. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. There's a headshot, but he parries it away. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Brooks. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Lights Out. Lights Out's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Jump on him right now. There's no need to be on the inside, champ. Come on. You got this one. Keep moving, Come on now.
Brooks' combination punching is working well here. Excellent jab by Lights Out. Left hook's got to find a way to take what he just did in that last round and keep that kind of energy moving forward here, because I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards in a close fight. Very close fight.
Yeah, I see it about the same way, but you just said it. It's very important that his corner people now don't really tell him that he's ahead. I think they let him think that if he's not behind, it's a dead even fight, and keep pushing right there. Stay responsible, stay within yourself, but keep pushing.
Tony's right hand scores well that time. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by left hook. Brooks is really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Good right hand by Brooks. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
He's working the butt.
Well placed, straight right hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Lights Out. Nice work with the overhand right.
Stay focused on the inside. Keep moving. You got to see that coming. Come on. You're still not moving enough. Come on now. Move.
What a big shot. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2, 3. Get to your feet.
The fight is over, but now the debate begins. Who won that fight?
This is where you hope that the criterion for scoring a fight is understood by the judges, because if there's any gray area, you're going to be all over the place in this one. Very hard to pick a winner.
Shoes polish it, rappers I demolish it. I done lost my mind in need of a psychologist. They could care less back when I was still in college.